Hello, Sagittarius. Really happy to have you here. Thank you for joining. Morgane here. Asking for clear guidance for the energies of the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March, for our following month. A few days of February remain, and the energy of the month of March. I'd like to see existing energy, I would like to see the following energy, and I'd like to receive advice. Spirit, Universe, God, Tarot, please show us clear guidance, clear narrative and or narratives for Sagittarius for the coming month. First cards, Ace of Cups, following by the Two of Cups. 78 cards at the deck. 1 cup, 2 cups falling down together. The first card is the first Ace of Cups, and the second card that fell is the Two of Cups. Synchronicity, serendipity, accuracy, coincidences. There's no such thing as a coincidence. You know that though, right? If you're watching this. Resonance, especially in matters of the heart and in soul, in matters of the soul, in matters of the faith. We have the Ace of Cups, the embodiment of the element of water, the energy of love, of faith, of renewal, of, oh, this is so beautiful. And then, so there's faith, right? There's faith that we're worthy, that we are deserving. And immediately, like the manifestation ability is so quick, like this. It's happening with you guys right now. You're considered to be the luckiest zodiac, Sagittarius. I guess now it's shown. This is the card of Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. And the story goes is she was created out of a pearl, out of a seashell. She rose out of the waters, a beautiful, beautiful woman. And then we have Cupid, coming to Psyche in the Greek mythology. I will explain. I'm saying different names of gods and characters, and I'm like, what? Huh? Sorry, allow me to explain. So, in the mythological story, and the reason why I incorporate stories from the Greek mythology is because this is the Mythic Tarot, and that's what it's about. So, in the Greek mythology, Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, had a son named Cupid. These are not the same characters in the Greek mythology. In the chronological order of the tarot cards, allegedly it is. First look, but if you really delve into the mythical stories, then slight change of accuracy. So she's the mother of Cupid, and she is a goddess, and she's used to being worshipped for her beauty. But then comes Psyche. Psyche is immortal, extremely beautiful. People come from all over to the village that she was born and raised in just to take a glimpse of that beauty. Aphrodite is jealous. She sends Cupid, her son, to kill Psyche. Cupid, follow his mother's request because, she's a goddess and you don't mess with a goddess and she's his mother, so, oh well. So he goes there to the village to kill Psyche, but the minute he looks at her, he falls in love. Love at first sight. Cupid falls in love with Psyche. Now, what does he do? What can he do? He's supposed to kill her, but he doesn't want to kill her. She's his true love, right? His mother sends him off to kill her, and if he doesn't kill her, he'll have to face the wrath of his mother, and he knows that if he won't do the job, she will do the job. How can he save Psyche? So what he does, dresses up as a something scary. And he tells the elders of the village that they have to make a sacrifice to this threatening creature. And if they don't make that sacrifice, that creature will kill all of them. That sacrifice needs to be in the form of the most beautiful woman they have. So, of course, they have to listen. They don't want to, they're like, either one dies or we all die. So he gives them instructions what to do with their most beautiful girl. They're supposed to bring her to the edge of a cliff, tie her up, and leave her there for the winged creature, for the winged snake to come and take her. And they do that. They take Psyche, and they don't tell her the truth. They don't tell her that she's about to be sacrificed to a monster. They tell her that her future husband is coming to take her from there. And she's like, okay, that's kind of weird the way that you guys are doing it, but all right, I guess it's romantic, whatever. So she cooperates. It's Greek mythology, I mean, bear with me. So she's tied up to this rock. All the villagers are gone because he told them that they can't stick around. And then he comes wearing the face of a winged snake, dragon, scary thing. He takes her to his palace. That's where, when we go forward the story, I won't because it's not as relevant, but that's where we discover that she discovers that she actually married Cupid, the god of love. And that's awesome. But this is the point where falling in love happens, but it's not so easy because there is defiance. Other readers would be like, why is he saying all this? These are amazing cards. There's falling in love and then there's being together. Yes, but I'm using the Mythic Tarot and I know the mythological stories of the card. I know them by the layers. So when I have that story come up to me like 1, 2 in a chronological order, in the beginning and the continuance, and I know this is Aphrodite and I know that this is Psyche, then this matters to the reading. Guys, you are in love or someone is in love with you and there's an entity that is jealous that is trying to separate. Or there is an entity that out of other reasons, it doesn't have to be exactly like the mythological story. Maybe there's just problems along the way. And pure faith is needed in the idea of true love. That even if it seems risky, take the risk, tie yourself to a rock and hope that he comes and save you. I know it sounds a little, but take the analogy from it, the archetype from it. Which one is you in the story? Are you Aphrodite, that is used to being the goddess and now there's a threat, so like, nope, bye? Are you Cupid? Are you Psyche? I don't know. But that's a very interesting story going on. Happy ending normally to the story. It ends with the 10 of Cups, which is happily ever after. So I wouldn't worry too much. I feel like it's just an expression of the story. And there's a certain need of heroism here. Why am I laughing? Why am I laughing? The Sun, it's an amazing card, but this is the major arcana for the minor arcana. This is Cupid. See, this guy is the same guy. It's Cupid. There's a love story here, like from the movies. Wow, so romantic and fascinating. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So far, so good. Because the Sun is a success card, is a card of light, is a card of love. And there's like, look what's going on here. There's a sense of growth. He succeeds. He takes her to his palace and all that jazz. Where is she in the story? Because so far she's been like this naive person that is just, you know, this one is jealous of her. This one falls in love with her. The villagers sacrifice her, and then he comes and grabs her, and she's just like a soldier in this weird game of life where everybody's controlling her in a way. Like she has no say in this destined journey. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like you are on a journey and it's circumstantial and everyone has a say in it other than you? Or maybe you're Cupid, or maybe you're Aphrodite. Who are you in the story? But these are all wonderful characters. They're gods, and they're beautiful, and they're love and passion and romance and arrows. So many arrows. Okay, Eros. The god of light and love. Okay, what's going on here with Sagittarius and their love life? I can't take it to anything else other than love life. I'm sorry, there's Cupid and Aphrodite and Psyche, and come on. He has the final say, though. This is the major arcana of the sun, no less. This character will have the final say and success. Join the ride or be left behind. Come on, let's see more for Sagittarius. This is so cool. This is so cool. Oh my god, I can't even with these cards. Okay, come on. More cards for March for Sagittarius. Clarify the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. Let's see where this is taking us. Judgment. The Awakening of the Dead. This is a very fated, destined, divine, romantic partnership of days from backwards, goes many incarnations, many lifetimes back. It's the embodiment of true love, this story. Because that's what the Suit of Cups represents in the tarot deck, and that's what Cupid and Psyche and all the story. It specifically goes along with this deck. And then Judgment, which is awakening. All the bodies that our soul has worn in our past lifetimes are now bringing all their positive aspects and lessons that were learned and incorporated into this body that you're in right now, and you're just flown with all the knowledge and all the power and all the beauty that you have harnessed and gathered throughout your lifetimes. And it's now being incorporated into this one body of yours. This month is about, with all the many of the zodiacs, I see so many gods and powerful entities and so much magical unions, and it's like magic all around. This is like, you know what? March has 3 major moon events, 2 full moons and another one. It's a lot of things are coming up into the surface. So this makes sense. Guys, tell me if it's your story and give me the details. Give me the details, how it resonates with you, because I'm fascinated with this. All the readings that I've been doing in the past few days have been absolutely gloriously fascinating. I'm using such big words because of all these big stories that I have in front of me. Major times. People who are walking with awareness and light are going through enormous evolutionary leap. So if this is why I have these types of readings, because this is the type of people who are watching my readings right now, who resonate and have the similar frequency that goes along with my readings, then you guys rock and roll. Like, wow, I'm in awe with you guys, seriously. Sagittarius, the sun is shining on you, and it's also shining on your darkest corners. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time to be seen, to be admired, to be valued, to show yourself. To show yourself, your knowledge, your light, your love, your faith. It's all coming together now. All coming together now. Dare I ask for more? Show me more, please, cards, for Sagittarius for March of 2018. or for whenever a Saggy is watching. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, or whoever resonates with what I'm saying. If you don't resonate, move on to the next video. Watch your Moon and Rising, or Venus even. Okay? Your narrative is somewhere in my videos, I promise. Although they've been so similar. Most of them, not all of them. Interesting. It's like people, zodiacs are, the energies are growing closer and closer together. There used to be much separation and differences between the energies and the zodiacs and the different elements. It's like we're all like really being pushed to our higher frequencies and to fulfill our destinies and to fulfill our, you know, our existence in the most benevolent, positive expression that is possible. Like we're really learning, we're really growing, we're really evolving much faster. And I feel like we're all kind of, because if there's different sunbeams that are leading to the light, if we used to be very, very far away from that sun, then we were very different, right? Our stories, our narratives were very different. The closer we all get as a collective to awareness and truth, then the more it just shines similarly on all of us, and we become this very similar light. So all of you that are on a very aware journey of enlightenment and of self-fulfillment, twin flames journey and all that jazz, you have very similar narratives, just from a little bit of a differentialities between the zodiacs, but not too much. But it's all similar. I feel like in a few years from now, maybe in even this century, and I'm going to say something that will sound big and I might be a little bit ahead of myself, but I'll take the risk. I have to say it's the time. I feel like there's a good chance that because humanity is going through such a leap, a spiritual evolutionary leap, soon enough, there won't be much differences between the zodiacs. It's almost like the separation is little by little being dissolved, and we're just going to be spirits that learn and grow, and we will no longer be tied to karmic past situations from past lifetimes. So the stars and their alignment, they won't have as much grab on us, right, as it used to, and it still a little bit does. And little by little, it won't be relevant when we were born, how the stars were aligned, because we are tapping into more and more into our free choice and manifestation. So we're no longer at a place that we need to see the energies and kind of find our ways in it and dodge the bullets and grab the opportunities. We're no longer, we will no longer be dependent on those, you know, starry alignments and the planets. We will just be free spirits that are free to roam and write our own stories. We're going through that shift for the past generations of learning how to manifest and learning our free choice within all this, and how to work and how to do energy work and healing, and how to resolve karmic issues, how to grow beyond them. And we're doing it faster and faster and faster. And I feel like a little bit that's why readings are so similar to each other, because we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Obviously, we're not there yet still. But I feel like that's what they're trying to insinuate. Past readings that I've been having. I was thinking maybe I'm just reflecting my personal subjective energy and process and everybody's. That's why I'm getting so much. And I keep like, please clear myself out of this narrative. I want to see just a narrative of Sagittarius. I want to see just a narrative of Scorpio. But I keep getting similar narratives. And I know I have the ability to be focused. I know I have the ability to give healing and guidance and advice, not based off solely of my experience, but just to see things through someone else's experiences and energy. And I keep getting this, and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? No. Now I realize it just now with myself. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, for having such a heavy understandings at your expense. It's not at your expense. It's for your reading. It's at your service, right? I feel like that's what they've been trying to tell me. There it is. That's how we all go through very similar shifts. Okay, back to your reading. And as I was saying, this King of Pentacles has been coming out in every single reading. What does the King of Pentacles have to say to the collective of the zodiacs, and in this case to Sagittarius? Earth, Capricorn, January, work, taking a break, taking a journey, going from stormy waters into calm waters. Either you or someone that you know that is very much the King of Pentacles. You're either moving away from them or they are coming towards you. There is a journey across waters here, because I have so much water in this reading. I feel like maybe a break is needed from work, or from being overly thinking about work and money and property and finances and practicality and what is the right thing, what is the checklist. King of Pentacles does what is right, but sometimes sometimes his negative expression can manifest in a very dogmatic kind of way, like, I have to go by the checklist. These are the rules. This is what needs to be done. And they sometimes lose track of the spiritual truth, of the spiritual law, you know? What if following the rules, the written rules, the black and white, the dogmatic social rules, forces you circumstantially, right? Some situation, it forces you to go against the rules of your heart or against the rules of your honor. What then? Like with Cupid, the black and white law told him to kill Psyche, his mother, and a goddess told him to do that. But he chose not to break that law. What if he was to follow that law and be the King of Pentacles, the dogmatic? He would kill his true love, and an entire very inspiring love story that represents true love from the Greek mythology would not have happened, and then jealousy would happen, would prevail. Don't kill Psyche. Don't do what is written on paper when you know in your heart is wrong. For example. I'm not calling you to break the rules and the laws. Just, be wise and be smart. And I'm not taking any responsibilities for any of you breaking the law. When it comes to laws that are meant to protect society and protect people's lives, keep those laws. I'm talking about the little things here and there, the social cues, the social rules, family expectations, religion expectations, social expectations, work, blah, 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 blah. Look at the big picture. Does this rule serve the truth, or will I be breaking the truth by following this rule? Okay? Apply this to your story. Let's clarify. I need clarification. I want to show you the cards. You should be able to look at them. Sorry. Okay. Fix this. All right. Did I just sneeze? I did. Oh well. Live video. Clarification for the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Please. Some of you are leaving a controlling figure, a ruler that no longer serves you. Some of you are changing from being that character to someone a bit more free and kind of sailing off on a journey. But not necessarily. This could be a positive figure. I want to check. Please clarify the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords for Sagittarius. Okay, I want to look at them, but it's too much. It's too much. Less cards, please. Please clarify the Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Sagittarius for March. Spirit guidance. Show me clarification for the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. It could be a work-related travel. Okay. 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 Interesting. Huh. There's a journey here. Maybe it's a different narrative for other Sagittarius. Maybe it's same views. Inability to handle issues from childhood that are now coming up. Mother issues, father issues, childhood issues. It's now just kind of all coming up in your head. And the voices are threatening to drown you. And you are on a journey to just kind of find your strength once again. You want to be away from these swords, from this cognitive, psychological, cycle. You know, of you're kind of in your head with that, and you want out of that. So you're trying to escape. There's escapism here. Because you can't handle it. And maybe in this journey of escapism, it will turn out for the better and you'll find true love. Maybe. Maybe it's just a completely different narrative. One group of Sagittarius and another group of Sagittarius that I'm referring to. But there's a sense of endurance, of need to hold on in the face of an adversity that is inner. The adversity is inner. It's this inner headache. It's like you are this man, but you are this child. And you have to grow out of it to turn into this man. See, there's a man, a child, a man, a child. You see this in the characters and the way they're drawn. Clear man, a clear young individual. Again, the beard, the body, more masculine, more man. The child with parents who drive him nuts. There's a journey of growth from... Some of you are man-child. Meaning, on the outside, on the surface, you act like mature, etc. But if we really get to know you, you are still a very closed off young individual that is still stuck in his parents' house. And no matter how much you will run away from it physically, it still is in your head. So you can't escape it. You need to go back to it. You need to go inside, go back inside to that home and figure things out within yourself. You have to let the demons out to heal them. Because you can't remain... Your body grows, your actions grow as a man, but inside, emotionally and psychologically, you're still this child stuck in the events that has happened. Oh, I want to go to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a sense, Five of Cups. Abandonment issues. Feeling that you were left behind or abandoned, and now you're doing the abandoning. I don't need you, bye. You guys can't, to those of you that this resonates with. Those of you who are not, then no, it's okay. But those of you that it's resonating with, you have to stop running away from yourself because you can't. It's not possible. Wherever you go, yourself will be with you. And if that self includes childhood pains and issues and traumas, then that's need to face it, face them, address them, release them. The reason you're abandoning one thing after another is because you felt abandoned growing up, and now you're just repeating the cycle. Healing guidance, healing advice for the Sagittarius who is running from himself or from herself. Card, Spirit, Universe, please give me healing advice and tools for the Sagittarius in this narrative. Emotional communication. Speak your heart. Let love drown you. Did you hear me? Let love drown you. What the reason I say this is you see it as drowning. You're scared to go too deep to the realm of the heart and the emotion. You're like, if I'll become too attached, too open, that person will have power over me, and what if they'll also abandon me? I will leave them before they leave me. Don't do that. Go deep. Once again, Chariot, a card of a journey. I have 6 of Swords, the Chariot. There's a lot of movement, a lot of movement. Maybe some of you are traveling, maybe some of you are moving. But go back to face this individual. This is Cupid that is right here, that is coming to save this individual. And this Cupid here is leaving this individual. So you're this romantic Cupid that comes, saves the day, and then leaves. Comes, saves the day, and then leaves. Is that the cycle that some of you are on? Feel like the hero, giving sun and shining on top, and then too much emotion, getting too close, can't handle it, it's forcing me to handle my own set of emotions, then I'm leaving. Stay. Figure it out. Feel it all the way. Sagittarius. I think you're getting the picture, right? It occurs. You got this. It's like the story of the alchemist. I don't know, those of you who know it, by Paulo Coelho. He goes on a journey just to discover that the treasure that he's been searching has been all along where he started. But he would not have known, would not have discovered that it was there had not he gone on that journey. Because that's how he found out. Sometimes we need to leave something to find our way back to it. Find your way back to it. Happy March. Happy everything. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around. I hope I'll see you again in April. Bye.